What if Earth suddenly left its orbit? Imagine our planet, a blue marble in the vastness of space, veering off its cosmic path. This seemingly impossible scenario would send shockwaves through the very fabric of our existence. No longer bound by the sun's gravitational pull, Earth would embark on a journey into the unknown. The sun, our life-giving star, would become a distant memory as we drift further into the cold, dark expanse of space. What would happen to us, the inhabitants of this once familiar world? Our daily lives, so intricately tied to the cycles of the sun, would be thrown into chaos. The very foundation of our existence would be shaken. Our planet's journey around the sun, a cosmic dance we often take for granted, is a delicate balance of forces. This dance has been ongoing for billions of years, creating the stable environment that has allowed life to flourish. The sun's gravity keeps Earth in check, just like a ball on a string stays tethered when you spin it around. This gravitational bond is what maintains our orbit and ensures the regularity of our days and seasons. But what if that string were to snap? What if some cosmic event or unknown force severed this vital connection? In the blink of an eye, our world would be transformed. The sudden loss of the sun's gravitational pull would send Earth spinning into a new trajectory, one filled with uncertainty and peril. The familiar rhythms of day and night, the changing seasons, the very air we breathe, all would be thrown into disarray. Our climate, so dependent on the sun's energy, would become unpredictable and extreme. The consequences of Earth's sudden departure from its orbit would be nothing short of catastrophic. Massive earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and tsunamis could ravage the planet as it adjusts to its new path. Yet amidst this cosmic upheaval, a glimmer of hope emerges. Humanity has always been resilient, finding ways to adapt and survive in the face of adversity. The story of life on Earth is a testament to our planet's resilience and our own capacity for adaptation. From the earliest microorganisms to the complex ecosystems of today, life has continually found a way to thrive. Could we, against all odds, survive this celestial game-changer and forge a new destiny among the stars? Perhaps this rogue journey would push us to explore new frontiers, to seek out new homes in the cosmos, and to ensure the survival of our species in ways we never imagined. Our ingenuity and technological advancements could become our greatest allies. We might develop new methods of harnessing energy, creating sustainable habitats, and navigating the vastness of space. This unprecedented challenge could also unite humanity like never before. Faced with a common threat, we might come together, pooling our resources and knowledge to overcome the obstacles ahead. Visionary leaders and inspiring thinkers would emerge, guiding us through the darkness and helping us envision a hopeful future. Their courage and determination would light the way as we navigate this uncharted territory. In the end, Earth's rogue journey could lead us to a new celestial home, a place where we can continue to thrive and evolve. This new chapter in our planet's history would be a testament to the indomitable spirit of life and the boundless potential of human innovation. As Earth veers off course, our immediate experience wouldn't be a sudden, violent jerk. Instead, we'd feel a subtle shift in the familiar pull of gravity. This change, however, would have profound consequences. Oceans, no longer held in place by the moon's gravitational embrace, would surge and roil. Coastal cities, once bustling hubs of human activity, would be swallowed by towering tsunamis. The very ground beneath our feet would become unpredictable, as earthquakes and volcanic eruptions reshape the landscape. Our atmosphere, too, would feel the impact. Winds would howl with unprecedented fury, creating monstrous storms that dwarf anything we've ever witnessed. The delicate balance of gases that sustains life would be disrupted, threatening our very ability to breathe. In a matter of hours, the world as we know it would be transformed into a chaotic, alien landscape. The familiar comforts of home would vanish, replaced by a relentless struggle for survival in the face of nature's unbridled power. As Earth drifts away from the sun, our days and nights would stretch and distort like taffy pulled thin. Without the sun's gravitational anchor, Earth's rotation would become erratic. Days might last for weeks, followed by nights of equal length, plunging the planet into prolonged periods of darkness and light. The seasons, too, would become a distant memory. No longer tethered to the sun's warmth, Earth's climate would spiral into disarray. Regions once known for their temperate climates might experience scorching summers followed by winters of unimaginable cold. The familiar constellations that have guided travelers for millennia would disappear from our night sky, replaced by a constantly shifting tapestry of stars. We would become celestial nomads, adrift in a sea of darkness, our only companions the distant pinpricks of light from galaxies far, far away. The once comforting predictability of the heavens would vanish, leaving us in a constant state of uncertainty and wonder. Section 4. The Great Unraveling Oceans and Continents in Freefall. With the delicate balance of gravity disrupted, Earth's very structure would begin to unravel. The forces that have held our planet together for billions of years would start to fail, leading to catastrophic consequences. The intricate dance of tectonic plates, the stability of the crust, and the flow of the oceans would all be thrown into chaos. Tectonic plates, no longer held in check, would grind against each other with terrifying force, triggering earthquakes of unimaginable magnitude. These seismic events would not be isolated incidents but a continuous barrage of tremors and quakes, each more powerful than the last. Cities would crumble, infrastructure would collapse, and the very ground we stand on would become a source of fear and uncertainty. Volcanoes, long dormant, would erupt with renewed fury, spewing molten lava and ash into the atmosphere. The skies would darken with ash clouds, blocking out the sun and plunging regions into a volcanic winter. The air would become thick with ash, making breathing difficult and causing widespread health issues. The landscape would be reshaped by rivers of lava, creating new landforms while destroying everything in their path. The oceans, vast and powerful, would become agents of destruction. No longer the serene bodies of water we know, they would be transformed into turbulent, unpredictable forces. The currents would shift, and massive waves would rise, driven by the chaotic movements of the Earth's crust beneath them. Tsunamis, dwarfing anything in recorded history, would sweep across continents, reshaping coastlines and swallowing entire cities whole. These colossal waves would travel at incredible speeds, leaving little time for evacuation. Coastal regions would be the first to feel their wrath, but the devastation would spread far inland, affecting millions of lives. The very ground beneath our feet would become fluid, as the Earth's crust buckled and heaved under the immense pressure. Fissures would open up, swallowing buildings, roads, and entire landscapes. The once stable ground would become a treacherous, ever-changing terrain, making it nearly impossible to find safe refuge. Imagine the awe-inspiring sight of mountains crumbling, their peaks swallowed by the earth, as the planet convulsed and groaned under the strain. Landslides would become a common occurrence, with entire mountainsides giving way and cascading down into valleys below. The majestic peaks that once stood as symbols of permanence and strength would be reduced to rubble. Picture vast stretches of land disappearing beneath the waves, swallowed by the relentless advance of the encroaching sea. Coastal cities, towns, and villages would be submerged, their inhabitants forced to flee to higher ground. The rising sea levels would not only claim land, but also disrupt ecosystems, leading to the loss of habitats for countless species. The Earth, once our solid and dependable home, would transform into a churning, volatile cauldron, a testament to the raw power that lies at the heart of our planet. The surface would be in constant motion with lava flows, steam vents, and earthquakes creating a landscape that is both awe-inspiring and terrifying. This new reality would challenge our very existence, forcing us to adapt to a world that is no longer predictable or safe. Section 5. The Unbreathable Earth Air Supply in Peril. In this chapter, we delve into the catastrophic consequences of a world where the very air we breathe becomes a scarce and toxic commodity. As the chaos unfolds on Earth's surface, an even more insidious threat would emerge: the depletion of our atmosphere. Natural disasters, once sporadic, would become frequent and more intense, further destabilizing the delicate balance of our environment. The delicate balance of gases, so crucial for life as we know it, would be thrown into disarray. The levels of oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide would fluctuate wildly, creating an environment hostile to life. Volcanic eruptions would spew tons of ash and toxic gases into the air, blocking out the sun and making it difficult to breathe. These eruptions would not only darken the skies but also release sulfur dioxide and other harmful chemicals, further contaminating the air. Without the sun's energy to drive photosynthesis, plants would wither and die, further depleting the oxygen supply. The death of plant life would trigger a domino effect, leading to the collapse of entire ecosystems. The air would grow heavy with pollutants, making each breath a struggle. Industrial emissions, vehicle exhaust, and chemical pollutants would combine to create a toxic cocktail, suffocating urban and rural areas alike. The once familiar blue sky would turn a sickly yellow, then a hazy gray, as if the planet itself were holding its breath, uncertain of its fate. The changing colors of the sky would be a visual testament to the deteriorating air quality. Animals, gasping for air, would collapse. Wildlife, unable to adapt to the rapid changes, would face extinction. The loss of animal species would further disrupt the balance of nature. Birds would fall from the sky. These creatures, once symbols of freedom and vitality, would become casualties of the poisoned atmosphere, their delicate respiratory systems overwhelmed by the pollutants. The very act of breathing, once so effortless, would become a desperate struggle for survival. Human lungs, designed to filter clean air, would be inundated with toxins, leading to respiratory illnesses and a decline in overall health. The Earth, once a vibrant oasis teeming with life, would become a suffocating, toxic wasteland, a stark reminder of the fragility of the very air we breathe. The barren landscapes would serve as a haunting reminder of what was lost, urging us to reflect on the importance of preserving our environment for future generations.